Hi guys, I posted on the community channel that I was going to come on today at 12 noon and I'm going to take a look at each sign, a couple cards for each sign, because we have some very bumpy astrology coming up. All right. So I'm going to take a look at each sign, and we're going to, of course, start with Aries. It occurred to me, I was walking on the beach this morning. Hi, T-Bar. Hi, LarryGirl. Hi, Aria. So I was walking on the beach this morning, and I thought, you know, I've read for a lot of Libra people this week, and I said to myself, well, that happens all the time. You know, this week it's Libra people, this week it's Gemini people, this week it's Aries people. And, you know, so it goes in spurts like that. Sometimes it's Gemini and Aries people in 1 week, you know, 5 of each sign. I'll do a fair, either at my place or at one of my friends' places, because I do fairs around town and out of town. But you'll see that usually there's a number of the same sign. So let's take a look, because I want to give us some extra information. We are really going into some challenging astrology. And I just feel like I need to give you some more information on how to handle this energy. We'll have a breakthrough in August. But the next week, from the 14th through the 20th, if you watched that last video, actually the 2 last videos, we dealt with the energies coming up. The one before last, I don't remember what I was wearing. The one before last, anyway, we really looked at the cards and they were really wonky. And I'm really digging into the astrology. It's very challenging indeed. So we have to lift up our vibration. So we have to stay in focus of gratitude. Just have to look every single day for something to be grateful for. And it really helps it if you write it down to raise your vibration. So that's where we really need to put some big effort each day. Okay. Thank you, Marietta. All right. Yesterday was huge news. Yes, it was very good news. Day before yesterday, I did a live and someone asked me to read on that, and it came up. It was a straight up 50-50 is what I got. I got the 2 of Pentacles. So it was like this goddess was juggling them, and one thing would go through and one wouldn't. I did feel that we would specifically get information about his financial dealings with Russia. That's going to come through big time. So yes, that was happy news. That was really good. But we need some extra help. You and I need some extra help for these coming couple of weeks, because it isn't until August until things really start to turn around. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with Aries. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Mr. B. Yeah, I wrote, did you guys see the picture I put up on my walk today? I wrote in the sand with a little butterfly coquina shell that had opened. I said that I wrote the word believe. So it was very pretty. I thought it was pretty. All right, let's start with Aries. And then, so I'm going to quick run through every single one of the signs for 3. I'm going to shuffle till we get 3 cards for each sign. Okay. And then I'm going to take a few personal questions. So, if you know of something that you want to ask me to put to do a reading on, just write it down on a piece of paper and ask me at the end when I get through with Pisces. But we're going to start with Aries. And I want you to pay attention for your sun sign and your rising sign, your ascendant. Okay. Your moon is important too, but do your sun and your rising. So we start with Aries. So we already know, if you're just joining us, whoops. Okay, so we're going to take the sun card there. We already know that the astrology is going to be really tough. So we're focusing on Aries. What do Aries people need to know? All right. Looking good for Aries. Happy Friday. Aries. One more card for Aries. All right, there it is. Okay. Now, Aries, these are very nice cards. Okay, we got the Sun, Ace of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. Now, the only issue with this is the Nine of Cups can get you off balance. So it's very easy to overindulge or take things for granted, especially with a new beginning coming your way. Now, remember, Aries is in Mars, and that gives it, that's your home planet. And it is exalted with Mars. Aries and Mars is exalted in Aries. So that's its ruling planet. So it is very important to nurture your inner child, have fun, start some new things, but then don't lose focus. Stay focused and stay balanced. It's very easy to do self-sabotage or fall off balance. So there's new beginnings. And with Mars and Aries, you're going to feel the push for new creative doorways to open, lots of things to explore. You're really in the adventure mode. So packing up and taking off, like we saw in that last in the last reading we did, that's going to be very. Oh yeah, sure. Sorry about that. Yes, Sun, Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. All right, thanks. Thanks for that, Sharon. All right, so that's Aries. We'll cross Aries off. And of course, Aries has to be first, right? All right, now we're going to Taurus. Hi, Connie. Scorpion, Sag. All right, we'll get to you. All right. Okay. Mr. B, what sign are you? LarryGirl, what sign are you? All right, so Taurus. And we know, of course, that Uranus is in Taurus for the next, I don't know, 5-6 more years. It changes signs every 7 years. So it's huge. Okay, so we're going to go with the Ace of Swords for Taurus. That's the first card. And the second card for Taurus is... Oop, did one flip? Taurus. All right, I'm getting that one. Okay, Taurus. We're going to go through, you're going through some changes, just like with Uranus in your sign. Now, try not to make too many rules about these upcoming changes. Sometimes change needs to be an adventure, right? That's hard for Taurus. Taurus likes to eat lunch in the same spot, the same things the way they like them, right? Okay. With fluffy pillows and smelly good food. Okay. So Ace of Swords is a little bit of a struggle, some change coming. Don't make too many rules. If you start making rules, and if this happens and I'm not going to do that, you know, that's not going to be conducive energy for you. So let's make it an adventure. Use your intuition to help you through. Try to understand where other people are coming from. And come from a place of enlightenment and know that you're going to have victory. There's a lot of news and a lot of change coming your way. You're going to need to be adaptable. That's not easy for Taurus. So just get up every morning thinking, I am Taurus. I like things a special way, but I am going to be like a boat. I'm going to be like a big, beautiful boat because the ocean changes every single day. So you just need to adapt to the energy at hand and you'll do just fine. Okay. If you try to make it go to your rules, it's not going to work. So just, there's incoming into your camp, into your boat. So go with the flow. You're going to just have to sort of push off the bank and go on down the river. And, you know, when you hit a little wave, you hit a little, just don't get anxious or nervous or just go through the day. Each day is an adventure, right? All right. And use your, just like they told us to, it's important for us to sharpen our senses of clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, all clairs, all our psychic ability, but especially for Taurians, right? All right. Now we're going to take a look at Gemini. And if you're just joining us, oh, hi, Becca. What sign is Becca? Becca, what sign are you? We're going through all the signs because we have such wonky astrology coming up, some really difficult stuff. And we saw that it's best to just pack up, take daytime adventures, road trip, picnics, get by the water and the earth, do earthing, but just really to take off, you know, just don't listen to that much news. Just take off, create your own playtime, and sharpen your psychic abilities. All right, now we're going to the sign of Gemini. What sign is Becca? Okay, Mr. V is Virgo. Okay. All right, so now we're looking at Gemini. Whoop, there's one. All right. Oh, Becca, I didn't know you were Scorpio too. Okay. All right. Gemini. Two of my oldest, dearest friends are Gemini. Whoop. We have the Ace of Swords for you too. Wow. Lots of cards tried to come out there. You know, I got that I need to take that one. So, all right, for Gemini. Pay attention to the mans in the house, the mans in your world, the mans, your demands, your rules. How are you getting along with them? Are you having struggle? Is it, are these yods in the Ace of Swords your tears or your sweat from the struggle? You know, Gemini likes change, right? So change it up, you know. You need to go with the flow too. The Wheel of Fortune, you know, even the devil, I always like to point out, even the devil gets his day up at the top, right? So just go with the change, go with the flow, very much like the card we got for Taurus. Don't try to make rules with your relationship with your mans, you know, the guys. Just try to be diplomatic and use your gift of gab. Think before you speak, Gemini, and try to work out your relationships and know that there's change on the horizon. They'll get better. Just sort of don't make too many rules about these things. Well, if he's going to treat me like that, then I'm going to do this. No, you be bigger. You create. You wear the crown in this ace. You be the queen and approach your relationships with diplomacy and be willing to adapt and know that things are not going to stay the same when the wheel is there. Also, you might want to buy a lottery card. Okay, so you might want to play a few games. Don't big time gamble though. Okay, all right. I'm going to answer a couple of personal questions after I get done with Pisces, you guys. Oh, Libra here too, Frosty. I'm telling you, I read for so many Libra people. That's why I'm doing this, because I thought, you know, our signs really do make a difference because everybody goes in packs. I'll have a Scorpio week, Aries week, like I said. All right, so Cancer. Take a look at Cancer. We're in Cancer. We're in Cancer for what, another week when we get through to that new moon. Boy, is that going to be a doozy, you guys. Make sure, since we're talking about astrology, get your crystals out, cleanse them, focus on gratitude. If you get a chance, watch Pam Gregory's new moon video. At the end, she talks about one of my biggest heroes, Massimo Emoto, and the messages in water and how you can change, because your body's made of water. What you focus on grows, and you can change your vibration and bring in wonderful new vibrations, hold the vibrations for the rest of the country when people are in less than desirable vibrations. Okay. And line. All right, but cleanse your crystals. And also, you're going to need to sage. You know, this week, the 14th through the 20th, you're going to need a sage. Maybe a couple times. Okay. All right. Cancers. Whoops. We're going to go with that right there. Okay. I missed what sign Becca. Becca is Scorpio. Hi, Lynn. Oh, good. Lynn's a Cancer. All right. So we already have the Strength card. So you're going to focus on your inner and outer beauty and patience and persistence. Cancers are not the greatest at patience. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. Whoopsie. Okay. 3 of Swords. That's okay. It's going to be wonky for everybody, so we're just going to try to do the best we can. All right. Cancer. We have the Strength card. So patience and persistence. Watch your mouth. Don't throw swords. Be careful with all of your interactions with your relationships with others. Don't withdraw. Don't separate. That never, that just usually doesn't work. Never works, really. Separation isn't good for anybody, right? Isolation. Be willing to put out the olive branch. You be diplomatic, you know. Do something nice for someone. If they're acting a little on the cray-cray side, try to just change the vibration by doing something nice. Just throw them off guard and do something really nice. Freak them out. And they'll be like, they went cray-cray. So, focus on your beauty too. Give yourself some extra TLC, maybe a new hair color or a haircut or a different kind of something different to wear, some special time outside, some special music, and watch your mouth. Remember, in the Strength card, she's closing the mouth of the lion. So this is watch your self-talk, you know. If you're saying something negative, then say, do I really want things to be like that? And then usually we say no. So change it. And then just say to the universe, cancel, cancel, cancel. I want this instead, you know. So watch your self-talk. Don't separate. If you're feeling lonely or upset, get out of yesterday. Do something nice for someone. Unite with other people. If you can't be with the one that you love, do something nice for someone online, or pay for the person behind you. You know, pay it forward. Reach out to someone else. Get in a chat group. And focus on relationships and unity. Unity is the word. Take care of yourself first. Don't separate or isolate. If you find yourself going into the past, step out of it. Say that's got nothing to do with my future. You are not separate. You're one of us. And reach out to other people. Okay. So there you go, Lynn. All right. Now we're going to Leo, which that's the Leo card, right? Going to Leo. All right, AQ. So we just did Cancer. Oh, you did? You thought she was opening its mouth? Oh, you know what? Maybe I need to look at that. I learn something every day. I thought I'll have to look at that again. All right, let's see. This is Leo. We'll ring the bell. Okay. All the Leo people. We're getting ready to go into Leo. Oop. There. And Leo. What do Leos need to know? Guides and angels. Thanks, LarryGirl. Okay. All right. So, of course, Leo likes to be in charge, but you can't do everything all by yourself. You're going to need the help of your community and your group and your clan. So bounce ideas off of other people. You like to do things yourself, and you're very good at doing them, but it really does take a village. Okay, so you've got to get with these other people. It needs to be a collaborative, cooperative effort. Glean information from them and give information to them. So work in a group. Get teamwork. Teamwork is the special message for you. Leo, and create, not compete. Channel the energy, but it's, again, work very much with other people. So create for the group, the team player, your family. And try not to shoulder all of the responsibility by yourself. You'll get out of balance. And sometimes, you're very good at what you do. And sometimes, Leo, you will do things just because someone's being slow, or you think you can do it quicker, better, faster. And you usually can, but then people don't learn. And then you're not delegating duties. And then when you have to do it all yourself, then you're going to bitch and complain that you're having to do it all by yourself. So you have to have the patience and persistence to teach other people how to do, and then you have to trust that they're going to do it. So this is about you working together with others, okay? So when it gets wonky for you, get other people to help you out. Delegate. Don't take on too much, all right? You're manifesting, you're starting projects, but don't get other people to work on it with you. Okay. T-Barb, what sign are you? Okay. All right, let me see now. Now we're going to Virgo. Do we have any Virgos out there? Okay. Oh, T-Barb, Scorpio too? Man. T-Barb, Becca, because you said Becca, Scorpio, right? All right, so now, but this is about Virgo. All right, so I think this is Mr. B. Any of you Virgo moons or sun, we're doing sun and rising, time check. So Virgo, what do Virgo people need to know, guides and angels? What about the sign of Virgo for this upcoming wonky next couple of weeks, but especially the next 7 days? Virgo, what will be helpful? Oh, okay, what will be helpful? Oop. Major Arcanas. What else for Virgo? Oh, Becca's a Libra. Okay. All right. So for the sign of Virgo, we have the Emperor. Now, rules are really great, right? But we're in a time of change, and we really need to be adaptable. And Virgo likes to have rules. Virgos like to organize. Although, remember that your astrological sign is who you're striving to become. It doesn't mean that you were just born that way and that's who you are. And you're striving to become the most enlightened version of that sign possible. So when we have the Emperor card, I like to think about the Emperor card as most of you have seen the movie Pretty Woman, right? Well, you remember Richard Gere before Julia Roberts gets him to take the day off and take his shoes off and cop a squat and eat a hot dog and sit in the grass, right? He was all about the rules, and the Emperor's all about the rules and structure and not being able to play. So the Emperor has steel boots on concrete slab. He hasn't put his feet in the grass for so long, it's not even funny. So let's get rid of some of that strict structure that's just no fun. I mean, let's start thinking about copping a squat, having a picnic, coloring outside of the lines a little bit. Come on. Okay. Because when you get into this is it's just all about the rules. It's easy to just go into judgment. And with Mars and Aries and so many planets in retrograde, and it's going to be Sun square Pluto, Sun square Jupiter, Sun square, I mean, it's just, it's hooey. It's very difficult where we're going. And it can very easily lead us into judgment. If somebody's doing something different, then, well, look what's happening, okay? So let's not do all of that. So you do you with your rules, but let's try to lighten it up. That's a lot of really heavy energy for a Virgo. You're not always going to get everything the way you want. And so you could be out of balance with this. So try to rein this in. Try to focus on giving to others. And I think your key word is going to be balance. And I think the phrase is break the rules. Okay? So that's for Virgo. Break some of the rules and let's strive for balance. All right. If you do that, you may very well get something that you wish as a reward because this is the wish card. All right. Okay, so now we're going into Libra. Sandra is Pisces. You always have to be patient till we get to the end, right? Okay, so Libra. I'm going to take a look at Libra. And again, for anyone that's joining us, I was doing my beach walk this morning, and I just thought, it's the signs are always grouped together. Like I just did a whole bunch of readings for Libra people this week. So I thought, let's just get some additional information for each sign. I'm not always going to do this, but we have such crazy astrology, just really challenging waters that we're trying to traverse right now. So it's just going to be helpful. Get a little extra TLC, some little extra words from our guides and angels. Libra. The sign of trying to achieve balance. Libra. All right, let's see what cards come out for Libra. All right, going with that one. Libra is the 6 of Cups. 8 of Wands. Whoop. 5 of Wands. All right, Libra. So we're going to talk about your relationships since that's one of your key focuses on when you're Libras. Try striving for balance. Well, here you have some reunions. People that you know. People from your past. Gathering with some people that you haven't seen for a while. So some reunions could take place. They could come quickly, and with them could come some drama. So that will take you off balance. So remember, try to be the magician. When we get the 5 of Wands, we can get drawn off our pedestal of peace into the fray of things, into the drama. This is the Kardashian card. Nobody can get ahead because they're too up in everybody else's business and they want to beat you down. So you can't do this and see things my way. And that's the drama, trauma, shock, drama to the 7th power, right? So what we want to do is avoid incoming drama. If you're going to reunite with people or be with loved ones, stay out of any type of competitive thought. Just let them have their way, right? It's just like riding the boat through a wave. The wave is coming. Their feelings are coming. Just go right through it. Change the subject. Or ask someone if they want something to eat. Or ask all of a sudden like a movie popped into your head. Or just don't get drawn in. You don't need to separate yourself. Just don't go into it. Don't participate in it. Change the subject. If you can't change the subject, leave the room for a second and then change the subject, okay? Or turn on some funny music or something. You know what to do. So lighten it up. You got a lot of messages coming with family drama and people from the past and reunions. So I know we just had the holiday, but apparently your family's not done celebrating yet. Okay. All right. No drama. Okay. All right, now we're going to the Scorpio people. All right, Donald, well, that was for you. Okay, now we go to the Scorpio people. And you guys, when we get done with Pisces, if you have a personal question, I'm going to do some throws on some personal questions for today. I just really felt like we need some extra TLC before we go into this next week. Okay? All right, Scorpio. Hi, Jean. Scorpios. What do the Scorpio people need to know? Besides, keep their stinger to themselves, right? All right. Most Scorpios, if they're evolved, are eagle or trying to get to Phoenix. Or, all right, let's see, Scorpios. And some of them are still snake or lizard. Okay, wow. Oop, there we go. All right. I hope some more people join us, but if they don't, then the messages are just specifically for you and I, right? Or they'll get theirs later. There's an oops. Okay. No, I don't read in reverse. I know the reverse meanings, but there are enough negative vibration cards that you can tell by the surrounding cards how they're affected, aspected, and it's like reading a weather map. Okay. All right, Scorpio. Scorpios like to get their way a lot, but they also, did you know, they're also very loyal and very giving, almost to a fault. Sometimes, very definitely to a fault. So sometimes when we embody the archetype of the Queen of Wands, we can get a little off balance and be a little too giving to possibly someone that doesn't deserve it. We need to open our eyes and our ears and listen very attentively to the people that we're dealing with. Do they deserve your allegiance? Do they deserve you helping them out? Is there something that you need to see about them? People really do tell you and show you who they are. You need to use the power of the Queen of Wands with her cat, her familiar, and her psychic abilities, not to just acquiesce. Don't give up your power. Don't just give in. Don't be temperamental or combative, but understand, do you really need to help this person, or can you escort them to a place of resource? Can you print up 6 resourceful areas for them to receive assistance if they don't want to help themselves, or if they're being unstable? You can't take this on all by yourself just because you have loyalty to them. All right, so that's enough about that. So sometimes your loyalty can be misguided. If you get involved with others, it can take that are unbalanced, and they may need assistance, and they probably may not even want to listen to what you have to say. So you need to back off. Don't be pushy. Don't be with trying to help. That's sort of a conundrum and whatever. Anyway, so try to stay balanced and don't overgive. Give to yourself and realize if there's a person, I know this is for me, I'm very Scorpio. If there's a person that just doesn't want to make changes or just doesn't want to hear what you have to say, move on. So focus on yourself, focus on your own abilities, and bring some balance into your life and go with the flow. Okay. All right. Just realize that some people just don't want to play along. They just don't, and you don't need to bend the knee to them. Okay. All right. Sagittarius. Okay. Sagittarius. What do we get for Sagittarius people? Oh, well, we can still look at it. Sagittarius. What do angels and guides, what do Sagittarius people, what is an extra little present or gift or nugget of wisdom for Sagittarian people? All right, Lisa, this is for you then. Ooh. Okay. We have the Knight of Cups. All right. And if you guys start feeling a little If you start feeling a little wonky and you want to talk, if you want to have a reading, you can email me at thewayofpositivechange@gmail for a $25 reading for half an hour. Or if you just want me to ask a question, you can contact me on the community page. You can comment on this video. I'll be checking this video specifically for you and I. All right, let's get one more for Sagittarius. I thought that was going to be that. There it is. All right. Community efforts. If you're Sagittarius, you like cultural things, extend some help or an offer to a community group, association, that you like or use or support, to give them a hand up, whether it's providing meals for people or PPE or masks for hospitals, in art organization or building or community, any type of organization that you are fond of, or spirituality, since it's the architect in the Three of Pentacles. And also take some time, Sagittarius, to express yourself through your own artistic abilities, okay? You're also very gifted. Sagittarians are very psychic, very, very, very. So that's not a thing that a lot of people talk about, but it is a well-known fact that Sagittarians are very intuitive. So express yourself through art, reach out to organizations, your tribe, that people that are building things and doing things that you support, or like-minded activities, and help them build, help them get on top. People that, especially anyone that's struggling, like for instance, my brother's church put out that, since they're not renting out the building, they need some extra income, something like that. People that you support. So reach out, touch somebody, help them get up their mountain to achieve their goal. Back someone that's running, or sponsor someone that's running in a marathon. Anything that floats your boat, whatever, flips your switch. Okay. All right, so if you're just joining us, because we're up to a whopping 64 right now, and I'm very grateful. If you have a question after I get through Pisces, I'm going to take some personal questions, because we need to stick together for this upcoming wonky energy. I don't know if any of you guys have listened to, I know Linda G briefly mentioned that the upcoming energy, but if you listen to the astrologers, if you look at the cards that I threw 2 readings ago, it's just, we've got some stuff coming up. You think it's been wonky. It's going to get wonkier. Okay. And then we'll have a breakthrough, but in August, like mid-August, the end of August. All right, we did Sagittarius. Now we're going on to Capricorn. The goats. We have so many planets. We have all the planets in Capricorn, please. Okay. All the planets. Parking and Capricorn zebra parking. Sorry. I live in Florida, Y'all know. In the Corona capital of Walt Disney. Disney World opens up today. What is wrong with Florida? Oh my God. All right, one more for Capricorn. All right. Yes, please hit the like button and subscribe. Help me. My channel stuck a little bit. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. All right, come on. We need one more card for Capricorn people. Oh, there we, oops. I have to go with the first one. Okay. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Way of Positive Change, Facebook and Instagram, I do a card of the day. Now, the card of the day, before I took off on my beach walk this morning, for sunrise is the Five of Cups. And when we're talking about Capricorn people, the message with the Five of Cups is, of course, there's loss, and of course, there's things that make us feel sad. Or we can regret. We can get caught up in the past, and we can start thinking of things that we regret we did, or lost love, or what happens when you have a beer or a glass of brandy or wine or whatever, and you start listening to country music or oldies that remind you of certain places. You can get stuck in the past, and then sometimes you feel sad and you don't realize. You focus on the things, a perceived loss or something that didn't go the way it was supposed to when it actually did, but it was sad. And you've got these other cups coming. There's offers from other people, and other people you need to talk to. So when you find yourself, if you find yourself, Capricorn people, thinking back or reminiscing, try to stay out of that. Try to stay out of the past. But pictures and songs, that can all be very lovely, but they can also make you feel sad and evoke feelings of sadness. So if you start thinking of loss or sadness, or you start to go in the dumpster because of the dumpster, you can just say the past has nothing to do with what I'm creating today. So you you become your own page of wands. You change your focus, your attention with your words. You're watching what you're talking about, because you're going to go where you say you're going. And you're going to reach out to the people. You're also going to accept invitations. And this too is saying you could, especially, I know you're Capricorn, but maybe because there's so many planets in your sign right now that you may feel your emotions might be at an all-time high. So try to temper them. Try to talk to new people and accept invitations to go places, and realize that for every lost venture or someone that doesn't see things eye to eye, or something that didn't go, there's new people, new good things coming your way. This is one of the cups that's pictured in the 5 behind your figure. Sometimes we can get so focused on the past that we don't even see these offers coming in. So stay alert. Someone's coming your way to take you out, to make a promise, to bring a gift, an invitation. Say yes. Say yes. 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 Aquarius. Nope, I'm not doing political questions today. Thanks, LarryGirl. But I am going to answer some. I'm going to answer some personal questions at the end, which I don't usually do, but we're going to do that because I want to help everyone, right? We've got some tough stuff coming up. Tough emotional waters to navigate through, and we all are going to have to be our own boat and the little engine that could. So we're going for Aquarius now. We got Aquarius, Pisces, and then we're going to look at some personal questions. And T-Bar, we're going to maybe look at you first. All right. Aquarians, the people, some of the brainiacs. Problem with Aquarians is that they think everyone else doesn't get it. And then they can't see their own stuff sometimes. All right. Let's see. Aquarius. Thanks, LarryGirl. I wish I had all those. I need to get a new phone, you guys. I need to get all those pretty flowers and... Okay. Aquarius. Ooh. Wow. Aquarians are going to be on the defense. Oh, and you also have to... Okay, well, we'll get to that in a second. Whoop. Okay. All right. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to say to Aquarians is you're going to need to protect your tangible assets. Lock your car, lock your door. Don't be afraid. Just understand that there could be some sneaky people around you, So it's very good. So it's very good for you to be aware, listen, there's always somebody trying to do a scam or phishing, or try that car door where you may have left your wallet in there or something, God forbid. So just understand that there's always going to be a carny or a thief or somebody that's trying to steal. Okay? So defense. You don't have to overdo it, right? And then there's just some people that might just try to take advantage of you. Just stand up for yourself. You don't need to overdo it, but defense is good for you. So personal protection, if you've always wanted to get and, call an alarm company for your house, or upgrade your car alarm, or set the alarm, use the alarm, lock the doors, people, put the car in the garage if you can, and then you'll be safe. Okay. And then 2, something may have already happened to you in your past. I mean, I can't think of anyone that hasn't had something stolen from them at one time or another, or been taken advantage of, which is the 9 of Wands. Know that you're safe. Just do what you're supposed to do. Know that you're safe. Not every single person is out to get you, and if they ask you to help, and if all right, so one other angle on this is, if somebody asks you to do something and you don't want to do it, just tell them the truth. It's okay. You don't need to use an excuse. If you want an out, or you want to get away from somebody because you think they're stupid because you're Aquarian, sorry, then don't just ghost them. Tell them the truth. Protect your private space and your own sanity if you can't stand their lack of intelligence. Okay? Brainiacs? Okay. All right. Pisces, it's your turn. It's your turn. Okay. All right, Pisces, the butterfly catchers and chasers of the world. Artists. I think Pisces should probably be one of the signs of, it looks like Aries is going to thrive, but Pisces really, with the placement of Neptune, I would think that Pisces would be getting some, I think we're going to all have more clairvoyant dreams, because it kept getting the Queen of Cups for us yesterday on last reading and the reading before. But so really hone in on your psychic abilities, develop them, get a new oracle deck, go play, go have a picnic. But Pisces, I think, are going to have some really profound breakthroughs with artistic endeavors. All right, Pisces. I know, Anne, right? All the light workers here. All right, so Pisces got the King of Cups. All right, and the Ace of Wands. Pisces, guides and angels. Whoops. Ooh. There could be some romance for Pisces people. Look out. Look out. All right. So, and the reason I said that is because, of course, we get the Lover's card, but we also have the Ace of Wands, which is a very phallic sexual card, and TMI, and then the King of Cups. So lots of offers for romance. And Pisces loves romance, right? Pisces are the lacy people of the zodiac. They like to have those romantic candlelit dinners, and so it's all about your partnerships and your relationships and sexuality and your inner beauty, your outer beauty. Start new things, and also cups are the arts, so develop your artistic abilities. Really work with them. Start something new. If you're not into the romantic side, make a partnership with somebody, partner with someone else to help you with an artistic endeavor. Okay? Okay. All right. There we go. That's some information for each sign. Okay, yeah, we're all going to have increased messages through our dreams, psychic messages through our dreams, visits from loved ones. We're going to see, we'll have prophetic visions because of the place of Neptune. And it can be very enlightening for all of us. So again, the new moon is the 20th. You're going to want to sage before you get there. You need to sage before Monday, I think. You probably want to sage on Sunday because the wonky stuff starts on the 14th. So, and before. But sage, work with your crystals. Get a new oracle deck. If you don't want to do that, try to solve a mystery or something, express yourself through arts. We got adventure. Go on adventures. Pack up. Just take off. Take that road trip. Just be the Fool card that kept coming out. We kept getting the Fool card and the Queen of Cups. So adventure, picnics, car trips, road trips, and heightened sense of awareness, enlightenment, and working with all of your psychic gifts. Clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience. Here we go. Now, y'all have an opportunity, and I'm going to ask our guides and angels. Husband is careless about the virus, or so it seems that way by his words. Okay, so T-Barb, you want to know if it's safe for you to go visit your daughter. All right, so we're going to ask about T-Barb and safety of going to visit. Okay. All right, give me a second, you guys, and then post another question when I'm done with T-Barb. All right, T-Barb wants to know if it's safe to go visit her daughter. It's so hard, T-Barb, and I'm glad we're here to talk about this because it's hard when other people aren't being careful. And it's almost like they're not being thoughtful. And sometimes it's not on purpose. Sometimes it's just what they listen to, or they just think they're invincible because they're younger, right? Doesn't mean that they don't care about you. It's easy to take it that way, but we can't do that right now. There's enough going on. We just got to really take care of ourselves. So T-Barb wants to know if it is safe for her. So the Four of Wands started to come out there, T-Barb. So that is some trouble. Right, is it safe? You're trying to protect yourself. 9 of Wands came out there. T-Barb wants to know if it's safe for her to go visit her daughter. Okay. Okay, there's the Four of Wands again. That's how it happens, you guys. Usually the cards that we need to pay attention to do pop out like that. So that is going there. The challenge is having the reunion. And sometimes, T-Barb, this can be arranging to meet somewhere else, too. So maybe Knucklehead needs to be left out of the situation. Okay. Maybe y'all can meet somewhere secret. Somewhere secret. Like a little island cottage, or like my niece, they just took off from Texas and went to a cabin in Colorado. So yes, your beliefs and what's right and what's wrong is up at the top with the Hierophant. Why are my cards up? Okay. Here we go. Can you see the top now? Okay. You can start to plan this. She lives too far away. Yes, but you can meet in the middle, or you can meet somewhere. You can go somewhere by her home, but it looks like it's shaping up okay. Try not to make too many rules about it. Protect yourself. There's Knucklehead. I think you're okay. If you try not to make too many rules about it. I know you're trying to protect yourself, and you are. In your hopes and fears is Knucklehead. So talk to your daughter and make some plans. You can go some places where knucklehead isn't, you know, where you have control over, where you have some control over the area and the activities. And then just get up early, eat your Wheaties, pack your mask, you know, and I think you'll be okay. Okay? Yeah, you're welcome. Okay. Oh, did I just freeze? Okay. All right. Yeah, I think you're okay. And, you know, it doesn't help you to feel separate from her. We need some TLC right now. That's why I really wanted to come on today. And I thought, you know what? Let's change it up. Let's talk about you and I. You know, let's talk about what we need. Right? All right. Okay, sure I can. Susie wants to know, why is that? Okay, so Susie, you want to know if you're going to be moving? Okay. All right, Susie moving. And Mr. B's health. Okay, those are the next two. Wait till I'm done with the, oh, I'm sorry. You're going to be okay. You just need to give yourself some, you can't, with the 7 of Wands as the outcome card, you want to make sure that you have enough time to prepare yourself for outings or knucklehead's carelessness. So it just means you get up earlier than knucklehead and you make sure that you have your PPE and whatever safe precautions or measures that you need to take, you're fine. As long as you do that. All right, let's take a look. Susie said, I did a reading for Susie and it came up that she was going to move. And so remember, we need to, you guys, change is coming. And it's good. We're going to have some breakthroughs, but it's a little wonky before we get there. So Susie wants to know about moving. All right, Connie. All right, wait a second for any more questions. All right, Susie first. I hope you wrote down what we said in the reading. I, of course, you know, don't remember. Susie wants to know if she's moving soon and how that's going to be for her. Susie. Okay. All right, it's not lickety split. So there's a delay first. And this is also letting you know, Susie, that the way you're doing something needs to change. You're sort of stuck. So, or, you know, that's my Dr. Phil card, the hangman card. You need to have more fun. You need to be free. You need to give up something. Maybe it's time to let go of some of the things that, you know, hold you down. Yeah. There's ickiness. So we need to, you know, move on, start some new things. Yes, it would be a lot of work. Yes, it's a lot of work. And you're not all that sure about where you're going to go, so you're going to need to investigate. There's really, when we get this, it's a lack of commitment. We really do, Susie, take some time to look at where you would like to go. Commit yourself that movement might be good, really good, and start checking out some things. You need some freedom and some fun. Try to stay out of your head. It's time for fun and adventure. 3 of Wands. Listen, the challenge is to lighten up. Who doesn't like that challenge? I'll take it. I'll have a helping of lighten up, please. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Make a commitment to, you know, try not to argue back and forth in your head. This is really a good thing. Lighten up. Let's make some choices, investigate, do some adventuring. That's what this next week is all about, right? Okay. So now I'm going to go to Mr. B's health. And then Quixotic Quagmire, can you just like give me a nickname so I don't have to say that again? Okay. All right, let's look at Mr. B's health. All right, Mr. B. Oop. So, Mr. B, this is about education and healing and spirituality. So let's incorporate some of those things, which I know you already do. Mr. B's health. What does he need to know? Okay. Mr. B's health. How's he going to do second half of 2020? Mr. B. All right. So we're the Hierophant. And that means too, the old, the oldie but goodie rules stand true. Vegetables and fruits, are better than, it's like, what to do your healthiest, to put the healthiest things inside of yourself. And I know you do that. All right. And the angels are saying balance, right? Balance in all things. And a little bit of this and a little bit of that makes a good this, right? And it's like any recipe. You need all of the ingredients when you're combining two elements to make a compound of a physical healthy body. It takes some of this and some of that. So you know all what the good things are, the breath work, exercising your lungs, what you're taking in, what you're giving out. All right. Now, your magician is on its side. So, positive affirmation. We need to make him upright. So, positive affirmations. You are the conduit for some of your vibrations, right? So, positive affirmations. You're going to go where you say you're going to go. So, when we're dealing with our health, we have to look at what's coming out of our mouth. What are our subconscious things that we're saying? Those could be negative. Cancel them. If you feel them, say cancel, and rewrite that, reword, redirect. There's change going on. You're going through some sort of transitional stage. You have been sort of in a hung up. There was some sort of delay at reaching what you wanted to accomplish with the Hangman there in the past. New vitamins, new supplements, new opportunities, new adventures, a new way of thinking. Ace of Pentacles. All right. You got to get up early and eat your Wheaties. You have to claim your spiritual space early in the morning. Or if you're a night owl, then taking that very special time to reboot, recharge, regroup. And, there are some opposing things with your health, but you're handling them. Okay. Don't keep everything all on the inside. That will lead to some indigestion, some tummy problems. So if you hang on to any resentments, you've got to let that go. You cannot be healthy if you've got any. And even if you think, because I know you're very spiritual, but even if you think that you've gotten rid of any resentments, say, okay, well, I'm not aware of any, but if I could guess about one, what might that be? And there you are. Okay. Don't isolate. Make sure that you're working your magic with others. Get out and about. Show other people your magic, your gifts. Share your dreams. Reunite and write. Are you writing? Are you writing your book? Are you writing your music? Are you writing the lyrics? Are you making a movie? Are you connecting with the earth and making lists? And when you're writing something, you might come up with the middle. Some people say, well, I don't know how to start this. Well, maybe you need to write the ending first, So let's start making your list and work with, look, you got these real psychic cards. So really work with your intuitive work with your body, mind, and spirit. Okay. So connect to that realm and get rid of anything that is stuck in your craw or in your solar plexus that needs to go. You have to let go and release in order to refresh, reboot, and renew, right? Got to clear your cache in your body, okay, instead of your computer. Reboot. Yeah, or do a storyboard. and do your vision board, and people think, oh, I'm just going to cut out pictures. No, you need to draw. You need to use right brain, imagination. Okay, now let's see. You're welcome. All right, now we're going to Connie. Connie wants to know where she is for this school year, if that will be successful and helpful to her. Okay. Connie wants to know if where she is currently for the coming school year, if that will be. Okay. Thank you, me, myself, and I. Connie wants to know if, that's so kind of you. Connie wants to know if she says where she is for this coming school year, will that be successful and good for her? Okay. All right, so the energy is, not flowing as best we could. Of course, we know, we're going through a lot of back and forth about, the school year and what's going to happen with it, right? And people with their heads in the sand and up other people's bottoms and other things. Okay, you don't feel very empowered right now, and that's understandable, right? I mean, but you have to understand that things are going to get fixed and it's going to be okay. So your chariot, your empowerment is on its side. So, and this can be the some authority figures, that are challenging, of course, because, look at what the jerks are doing. And that's okay. I know, right? Some of those, the red DeSantis. Okay, does anyone want a governor? Okay. All right, the devil. Rid yourself of any fear. All right, when we come up with the devil, we need to get rid of the past, change your routine, be up for change, don't worry about it. There's a drama, shock, trauma. Let it go. Don't listen to gossip. And listen, this is, you're going to hear a lot. President's going to say, oh, you have to go back to school, blah, 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 like Charlie Brown, wah, wah, wah. So just let it go. Nothing's been settled yet. Silk hasn't settled in that fish tank. You're going to hear more information. Be patient and come from a very enlightened space and use your intelligence and your inner wisdom and your insight. Knight of Pentacles. Stick to the true and tried. Okay. Slow and steady wins the game. You like it where you are and you're well respected. People like you and they think you're fun. So that's really nice. Right? Oh, yeah. You're fine. You're just fine. So even if you've got a hooey, pahooey, butthead, knuckle brain for a governor, you definitely are in very conducive area for growth and work. So no worries. Okay? Okay. Yeah, you'll be fine. Elaine, that is way too big of a question. We have to narrow it down. Okay. All right. What does that mean? No thanks. No thanks for DeSantis? Okay. All right. So let's see. Someone wanted to know about a settlement. Walking on Sunshine wants to know about Plaquenil. I've stopped taking Plaquenil, but with all the bad news on it, I've been taking it, stopped it. QQ. That's right. Okay. We're going to do QQ next. All right. I don't think you should ever stop taking any, I don't think it's good I don't like the word should. I don't think it's good to stop any type of medicine without, finding out if it's good. I've been taking Plaquenil help, but all the bad news. All right, so walking on sun. How can I ask that? Is Plaquenil harmful for walking on sunshine's health? What can you tell me about walking on sunshine's taking Plaquenil? Is Plaquenil helpful or not for walking on sunshine? Is Plaquenil helpful or not for walking on sunshine? If you've ever, before you start really getting it, and it's like looking up something on the internet, there's always going to be something alarming, right? If you ever take the time to read about things that can go wrong or the side effects from even aspirin, it can make you think, well, I'm never taking aspirin ever again. So be careful with that. Okay. It looks like they prescribed it because you needed it. You needed help with something. You need to talk to your doctor about that. You may have gotten into a little sad or depressed stage, or maybe read something that made you feel icky. And there's going to be changes. So you need to get with your doctor. Yeah, because you made the cut, but that might not have been the greatest thing. Yeah, so the outcome of that is 10 of Swords. And that could be just the person that put you on it is going to be like, why? What are you doing? They could say something that might hurt your feelings with that last sword. Remember, there's only takes one sword to hurt, and they got 10. The last one goes into the ear. So you need to contact them and have a talk with them and tell them that you're not going to do that again without speaking with them first as a group effort, because your care is a group effort, right? But that looks like you really need to talk to your doctor. Okay, because I'm not sure that you've made the right decision. So it looks like you needed it for something because of that 7 of Wands. So don't be scared, but go ahead. And because you had the 8 of Wands, go ahead and make that call. Okay. Because that's what doctors are for, right? And if you don't like that doctor, then go get yourself a new one. Okay? They're like mechanics, remember, and they're not all powerful Oz. So, stand up to them. And if you don't like that doctor, go get someone else. Okay. QQ wanted to know if there was going to be a positive outcome to a settlement. Okay. Okay. It looks like there's change walking on sunshine, so I guess you possibly look at something else. Taking something else. Thank you, Laura. Thank you so very much. Okay. That does what Plaquenil does or something. All right. QQ wants to know if there's going to be a positive outcome to the lawsuit that they're working on. QQ. Is there going to be a positive outcome to this special suit they're working on? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Ouch. All right. Well, there is money coming, QQ. So the first card we get is the Queen of Pentacles. It's been very difficult for your husband, and Connie, I don't know. You've got to do it through your credit card. I know you have to put your credit card number in, but thank you very much. Okay, so the foot crushing for the husband that that's been upsetting for him emotionally, because he's always been the star and he likes doing what he likes to do. That put him out of commission for a little bit, but he's going to get back up on. You can't stop that guy. Although he feels like you guys feel like it's not fair, and it isn't. It's hurtful. It's painful. There's a man working on this for you, the Queen of Wands. Boy, this is a lot of work. There's more work to be done. This doesn't go quickly. Okay, so there's a lot of work. But remember that the 10 of Wands means there is a light at the end of the tunnel. It's just so much work. Okay, there's a lot involved in this. There will be a judgment. All right. And then what else can you tell me about this? It's just takes so long. And it's just so involved. Okay. I felt like Howie Mandel there. Sorry. Okay. So remember that when you're awaiting a reward, money, finances, tuition, a loan, anything like that, if we worry or we get caught up in worry, concern, being upset, remember there's a tube of prosperity that comes directly to you, QQ. You've got to know that everything's going to be okay. You need to affirm that whatever you and your husband need is coming, and no one can stop it. No one can keep it from you, and that you're going to receive it. Okay? So you don't squeeze on the tube. Okay. Judgment's coming. Then after they do this more work, there's just so much going on. Things could get backed up. Thank you, WM. There it is. Okay, so it's hard when you get to the 10 of Wands. It just seems like it takes forever, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. That means you're almost there. Okay, so just start affirming that. Make a list of what you're going to do once you start getting some of that income, and just know that it's coming. Don't worry about it. No one can stop you from getting what is truly yours. Okay. Even when it takes a little detour because of whatever, it comes around. Okay. All right. Who's got another question? Okay. C. Smith. Will I be able to complete my rental APT this year? Well, your rental apartment? All right. Okay. Will C. Smith be able to complete the rental unit this year? Rental apartment. Will C. Smith be able to complete the rental apartment this year by the end of 2020? Oop. Yeah, QQ, just know that it's going to be okay. All right, C. Smith. You're kind of looking at what's next. So we just have to get a little more, you're going to have to put a little more effort into it, because we can't it's like staring at it, expecting it to happen. So we just have to find some other reason. We got to get started. This is going to take some work. We got this card, what was it, yesterday, the day before. When we have the 8 of Pentacles, it means we've You've got to do some, thank you, QQ. Put your head down, C. Smith, and make a plan and just barrel through. You know, it's like, it's got to be, just got to do it. I got to get rid of anything that distracts me. I'm going to have to do this maybe completely by myself. For right now, there's work that I have to do by myself, and I've got to just do what I can do at this point. Okay. And then go out and if you can't do something, go out and get somebody else to help you. It's time to take steps forward with it. Okay. You've sort of been on the fence with it. With the Two of Swords there. Try not to make too many rules about it. You've got both the Emperor card and the Ace of Swords. Try to be a little adventurous and playful with the energy so that you can get it done. Maybe sometimes, so just try to be playful and all right, there's a King of Pentacles that's going to help you. There's one guy that's going to help you. Just start it. You may need to get rid of something, a block in your head. Yeah. So the answer is yes. It's going to happen, but we got to make it happen. You got to drill down. This is, you just got to put your head down and get through it. You know, it's like doing your taxes or cleaning out your garage. You know, it's just like got to focus, right? Okay. All right. Anybody else? All right, Aria. Gemini, vocation to social work be a better choice. Okay, C. Smith, make it happen. Don't take any excuses. Make it happen. All right, Aria. If Aria changes to social work, would that be a better lane for her to bowl in? Okay. We got to laugh, you guys. Okay. Aria changes to social work. Will that be a better? Aria changes to social work. Will that be a better vocation for her? Will she be successful and happy doing that? Well, you do have goals. It will help you if you write things out. You know, if you make a list, when we have the Page of Pentacles, we need to write. So make a list of what you're currently doing, the do's, the goods, and the negatives. And then take a look at the social work, the goods and the negatives. And will it give you enough pentacles? Might not be worldly enough or support your travel that you need to do. So you're a natural born teacher, instructor, spiritual. You've done that before in past lives. You do like to help people. I like these cards. I think you have a profound sense of knowing how to help others. I think that you are intuitive with them. I think it will be helpful. Look to see how you can do it with the World card there. It's like it's a lot to change, but look to see how maybe you can do social work in a worldly way. So it's not just helping somebody in your own community, but in a worldly way. Patience and persistence sees you through. Try try a couple little things with it. Maybe, you know, just get your feet wet with it and see how you like it. But I like these cards. I like the Victory card, the Six of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you teach now. That's because you're a natural born teacher. Okay. Think about this goal. It'll take some time to complete, but I'm going to say this is a yes, 100%. Okay. All right. All right, 5 paces. Angels and guides. Eileen Grogan, it's 100 degrees outdoors. Wow. Okay. All right, 5 paces. Let's take a quick look at your health. Angels and guides. Thanks, Susan. You know, we have some tough astrology coming up. So we've got to help each other. We've got to stick together because we're light workers and we're empaths. We've got to help each other because it is wonky energy. All right. So I did all the astrological signs at the beginning of this video. Just so each person can get, because I read for groups of people. It seems like it's all Libra week or all Aries week. And so, all right. So just some extra info for all of us. All right, so let's see 5 paces. What do the angels and guides say about 5 paces health? Five paces health. Okay, now 5 paces. You know what's good for you, and you know what's not. Use your intuition. If you know that you shouldn't eat hot peppers, don't eat hot peppers. You know, if you know something, look at your food diary. Look at your activities. If you know that you need to be doing more active things and breath work, and so you already know the answer to this question. When you come up the Queen of Cups, it means 5 paces already knows what you need to change or not to change. Okay, so that's good. At least they're saying you're already equipped with that knowledge. All right, now watch your associations with one specific male coming up. All right, and then look to see, is that male or any male that you know, whether this is your physician or partner or male in your family or someone you talk to, are they a drain on you? You know, are they helping you? Sometimes you go against your intuition. Listen, everybody does that. And sometimes you're so passionate about what you believe in, that can take your health off balance a little bit. So they're saying slow down, be patient, compassionate, and loving to yourself. Work on your inside beauty and your outside beauty. And health. Watch what you're saying about your health. What are you saying? Okay. Thank you, Arya. All right. And improve your cardiovascular system. And also know that you're not separate. You need some TLC. So look to see how you can communicate more with others, re-engage, have some reunions, reach out and touch somebody, do something nice for someone that helps bring you joy. You know, when you help someone else, it brings you a great deal of joy to your heart. So reunite with people, get outside, be a part of a group. Thanks for being here with us. Do what you need to do. You know, sometimes we sneak things or sometimes we just don't do what we're supposed to do, right? So they're saying get outside, nurture and heal your inner child. Look to see where you may have any boo-boos from the past that you need to cleanse out this week. Sage, Sunday. And this is a much bigger card. So this is a major arcana card. You need to fly your freak flag, love yourself, heal your inner child, go out and play, have an adventure. Your health is okay. The more fun you have, and with others that you love, the better you're going to do. Lots of new opportunities for you. Now, this is also indicative of a pill or a supplement, or even just an opportunity to get to a healthier place or to engage some healthier activities. A pill, a supplement, a vitamin, and taking some TLC with your peeps. Okay, so it looks like you get better. Okay. Yeah. So sometimes energy goes low. We just need to do what we need to do to bring up the energy and get with other people. Okay, and be thankful that we have the opportunity to do that. All right, I'm going to do a couple more questions and I'm going to go. I've got a couple of readings I need to do. And okay, let's see. Connie, I have a PayPal. It's usually in the links of my video. I'll put it at the end in the link of this, because I always say in the description of the video to schedule your reading, email the Way of Positive Change to pay for your reading. It's a specific PayPal link. So we can do that. Or you can look at, oh, good, 5 Paces. I'm so grateful. Listen, we need to help each other right now. It is super, super important. Okay, so you can do that. Look back at the last video that I did. It'll be in the description there. It'll say to pay for the reading, there's a PayPal link. Okay. Or if you want me to call you, you can email me at the Way of Positive Change, and I can call you. And if you wanted to do a donation with your credit card, I can use my Square Reader with if you want to do something like that. Thank you. Okay. All right. Let's see. Rhonda, 27 years through a temp agency. Should I go back to work? All right. Will Rhonda be happy if she goes back to work for that company that she previously worked for? Will Rhonda be happy if she goes back to that company that she previously worked for? Will Rhonda be happy if she goes back to the company she used to work for? Angels and guides. All right, here we go, Rhonda. Thanks, LarryGirl. Well, it's a thoughtful offer. I mean, it's worth thinking about. I'm not sure you like there's some upper management man or something, or some of their ethics or non-ethics with their money, or how you feel about it. There was some pressure on you. And then there's the sword that cut. There's the sword of, boy, if you did this, you'd have to go without, resistance or a bunch of rules. You like the work. A little bit of a roadblock. You're still feeling some wounds from this. You know what? I think I would look somewhere else. If you want to do this, Rhonda, and you want to go back, you'd have to go back, without the tail between your legs and without rules, without those feelings that might get in the way. It might be time, and you may feel like, your power slipped away from you a little bit with the Chariot card here. Maybe time to maybe we should start somewhere else. Maybe we should just try something else that could be more fun, a new opportunity, new friends. Could be a little harder to start new, but it could be so much more exciting. Let someone help you. do this. You know, there's someone that's already said to you, Rhonda, why don't you come over here and work? Or why don't you go over here and I'll help you with this? Take them up on their offer, okay, when that comes up. If it hasn't already, it should have already come up when this card comes up. I think it's time for you to like let go and start something different, okay? Yeah, transition, okay. All right. Teresa Ford's, oh, okay, did I miss it? What did I miss? Where's, thanks, LarryGirl, and we'll make that the last one. What is Teresa Ford's question? There it is. What should we do about my mother-in-law? She needs help, but fights the idea of moving in with us. Okay. What is the best thing? Thanks, LarryGirl. What is the best thing for Teresa Ford to do with her mother-in-law? Mother-in-law. What's the best thing for Teresa Ford to do with the situation with her mother-in-law? Guides and angels, what's the best thing for Teresa Ford to do with her mother-in-law? That's so hard. I took care of my dad and my mom, and I helped with my grandmother, but I did move my mother in with me. It's so difficult because it's losing their independence is really tough. You know, it's hard, really hard. But you're a brave soul. All right, so this is some of her tangible things that she doesn't want to part with. She doesn't listen. She doesn't want to listen. She doesn't want to listen to you. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Don't make me do it. Don't make me look at it. I don't want to look at it. Okay. All right. That's tough. And you know, you might not be seeing something that she needs. You and your husband might not be thinking about something that needs to change for her. Just saying. She's afraid. She's got the devil card. She's afraid. So you have to help her feel safe. And you tell her that you can really help her avoid getting crowned, right? She's not sure how she would like that new routine. She'd have to be assured that she could make her own routine. And you may, Teresa, you may need to straddle her into this, right? So the more she visits, or that she can keep some things with her in the beginning and then later make these changes, you know? My mother wanted to bring some furniture that had nothing to do with my furniture. So my house looked gray. So, you know, and there's some emotions going on here. So, you know, maybe we need to let her bring some of her things, and let's get her to get one foot at your place and help her like make that change. Come up with a new idea. Come up with a travel plan. Show her some alternative ideas and places. Help her feel empowered. She knows that you'd be the boss too. So help her feel empowered. She doesn't want to lose her power. She's not sure. So let's be willing to talk about some things that we don't want to talk about. Let's not walk on eggshells. The challenge, if we want to change the outcome or have more positive, we have to accept the challenge card And the challenge card is to talk about some things that nobody wants to talk about and to do some things that nobody wants to do. So the answer is to straddle her into this. Now, how you're going to do that, I don't know. But that's the answer. She has to see that she'll feel empowered. She's afraid. She's got to be able to keep something. There's some tangible assets. And she may want to go back to somewhere she was before because they always want to go back. So she may have to see that things are not the same where she used to be. This is truly going to be difficult. But I think if you help her straddle in, you'll have some success. You need to talk about some of these things, do some things that might not feel comfortable. That's the best I can do with that. Okay. Is that good? Prepare a room for her. You know, I painted my mom's room beautiful yellow, and it was just, okay. All right, you guys. Okay. All right, you guys, thanks for moderating, T-Barb and LarryGirl. Okay, so you guys, I wish you the best of luck. I might do some non-live videos maybe this weekend, Sunday. I might take one day off. I'm going to be doing readings tomorrow, but I'll come back Monday. You're welcome. Thanks so much. I hope I was helpful to you guys. And if any of you want to do a private reading with me, you can email me at thewayofpositivechange@gmail.com. Okay? Remember to sage on Sunday. Let's get ready and just do the best you can to be the boat, stay afloat, and work with your intuitive gifts. Okay? Much love to you guys, and I'll see you later. Thanks.